sing or not? He was just 17. You know what I mean? And the way she was way beyond compare. I'll dance when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see. I fell on top of her.
You, Mike Miller, and
What happened to me here?
One Sweet Dream. Welcome, guys, to Plastic EP's Trivia. Glad to have you on the show, Mike. Glad to have you on the show, Steve. Glad to have you on the show, Tom. And thanks. We're glad to have you on the show as well, Jeffrey. How are you guys today?
If things got any better for me, I'd have to kill myself.
Okay, no problem. Now, listen, we're going out to live to everybody. So just tell me a little bit about the band, Mike.
Well, One Sweet Dream is what we call ourselves here, the Paul McCartney Experience. Basically, we do what Paul does now. So his best Beatles, wing solos, and we're having a groovy time with it. Going into our 10th year, unfortunately, happened this year. So we haven't, except for a couple private things, we haven't been able to do anything, play any venues or anything like that. So we're looking forward to 2021, our 11th year together, to celebrate our 10 years together, something like that.
That's great, but you're doing the Plastic EP Trivia Show, so that's a start. Jeffrey, I'll ask you, how many years have you been playing drums?
Exactly 30. 30 years.
How many?
30.
Unbelievable. How are you today, Mr. Shampoo?
I'm doing great, Plastic. As you can see, my cat Keisha here is watching the show. You see that?
Fantastic. Now, I'll tell you how the show works so you know. I've got to tell you something, Jeffrey. Your dad, He's an expert at the show. On this show, he's a true champion. Ken Michaels is a true champion. I want you to know that. I'm glad he's not on today because he'd win. All right. Now, this is the rules. I'm going to read out 15 questions. Mr. Shampoo's going to keep the score. We're going to try and work out who answered first. Help us if you know who answered and got the question right, because sometimes it's very hard to hear going all across the world. So you guys ready for the Plastic EP Trivia Show?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Here's the first question. Sometimes it's better not to answer straight away in case you're wrong. Okay, here we go. How many movies did the Beatles make?
4.
How there's that?
You're wrong, Mike. You guys?
Is that good? Is that it?
No, bad.
Are they help?
And now we're not counting Yellow Submarine because they had nothing to do with it. So,
I need a number. I need a number of movies.
All right, yeah. Well, I got to think this through. You know, you just said don't jump into the answer. So we got.
Yeah, no, but if someone else answers it, you lose. I need a number.
Can I guess again or not?
No, you're out.
I'm out.
4.
Magical Mystery Tour. I'd say 3.
Okay, it's not. You're out. Okay, it's between Tom and Jeffrey. Give me a number.
4.
No, I'm sorry. You won it, Tom. Well done, Tom. You won. The answer's 5.
Oh, I don't have to answer.
Let it be. Let it be.
Right.
Movie.
About that, but no, the real answer is none because they didn't make the movie.
Right.
That's right, but it wasn't it wasn't a trick question. We just wanted 5 Beatle movies. But I appreciate that, Steve.
All right, be
All
like
right.
that if I care.
All right, next question. Who was Jeff Emmerich?
Their producer, working under George.
He was the studio guy.
Their producer, engineer. Their studio, their engineer.
Their engineer.
Okay, I've got to go with Steve. He said the word engineer. I've got to give it to Steve.
All right, I'll take it.
That's what I wanted. Working in the studio doesn't cut it. Don't worry about it. There's 10 million people working at Abbey Road. From the cleaners to the people in the white suits to the Beatles. Anyway, let's move on.
All right.
Well done. You're getting it now. We got one point for Tom for doing nothing and 1 point for Steve. Come on, Mike. Come on, Jeffrey. All right. Now I want to know from left to right, the Beatles album Abbey Road from left to right, who's crossing the road?
From left to right, you have the Gravedigger, George. Second one is the Corpse, Paul. Moving towards the right, the next one is the Minister, which would be Ringo. And then the first one on the far right would be the priest dressed in white, John.
Yep, you got that right, Steve. Well done. Well done, Steve. You're the only one telling everybody about the history of the album. All I needed was 5 names, but thanks for describing who they were. Thank you. That's brilliant. You have very good knowledge.
And don't
now,
forget.
Let me also tell you, with the album, you know, it had the Volkswagen in the back that said 28 if. That's if
28 if, exactly.
Was going to be 28. And did you also know when they took the original photo, Paul's got a cigarette in his hand?
And it's unlit.
And they photoshopped it out.
They did?
Yeah.
Those naughty people. They need a spanking.
Okay, well done, Steve. Well done. You're moving along there. You're killing
I'm going to show you some that's on my wall here. Hold on.
Yeah, show me something. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right,
It was
Mike.
right in front of me.
All right, Mike, you know what you do with that? Take it off the wall and send it to Melbourne, Australia, and I'll put it on my wall. Thanks, Mike.
I'll do that for you.
It's all right. Don't worry. Okay, next question. Number 4. You're keeping score, Mr. Shampoo?
You want to hear what the score is, Plastic?
Yes, please. Make sure you're right because I can tell Steve's winning. Go on.
Well, first of all, I want to welcome Mike and Jeffrey and TJ and Steve to the show. Brain Teasers, Plastic EP. And One Sweet Dreams, that's my girlfriend Kathy, so I love the name of your band. The score is 2 for Steve and 1 for TJ and 2 donuts for Jeffrey and Mike.
Okay, keep that score going because, as you know, you lose score as we progress through the game. I can't keep score today. I got too many shows on. So please focus for the people out there. Okay, here we go. Right, I want an approximation. How many people in attendance at Shea Stadium? Give me a number. Now listen, I'm going to go from Mike, then I'm going to go to Steve, then I'm going to go to TJ, and then I'm going to go to Jeffrey. If you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. We'll keep going around in a circle till you get it right. How many thousand people were there, Mike?
Estimate, right? We don't need the exact number.
I know. I need it in 1,000. All right, I got the answer written down. All right?
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before you say anything, I'm going to write down the amount here so that if there's any question, it's written down to show that I'm not making it up. All right, give me an estimate.
30,000.
Higher, Steve.
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else?
Is this like the Price is Right?
Higher or lower? Can we do a higher or lower as we go along?
It's higher. It's higher. I'm going to tell you. I'm trying to guide you guys.
Okay, I'm going to say 70,000.
Okay, it's lower. Tom.
50,000.
Higher. Come on, Jeffrey.
55,000.
Right, it's higher. Mike.
Wow. I was going to say 52. 62,000.
Lower. Steve. Lower than between 55 and 62.
55 and 62. Stymie needs a pair of pants. I guess it's going to be 65, 62, 63. There it is, 63.
Hang on, I don't need 100 answers, right?
Lower than 62, right?
Lower than
It's lower.
62.
Lower than 62.
Yes.
It's between 55 and 62.
You're
Come
wrong.
on, Tom.
I'm doing my best to understand. Okay. No.
Tom, between 55,000 and 62,000, what is it?
58,000.
It's lower. Come on, Jeffrey. Between 55 and 58.
56,000.
56,000.
There
Is that
you go.
correct
got it.
answer?
There you go. Good job, Jeff.
Good job.
Yes, indeed.
Your dad will be really proud of you there, Jeffrey.
Yeah, your dad's going to be wrapped. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Let me get one here.
All right, now listen. I'm going to ask the question. You can yell out the answer, but if we do the circle, then it's better for you guys. You've got continuous answers. So we're going to start again. We'll do the circle. See if you're wrong, you're still in it. All right? You can double check the answer that I tell you for the question if you think you know it. Okay? Now,
Okay.
in total, how many times were the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show? You go first, Mike.
Eight.
Okay, good guess. Higher, Steve.
10.
Lower. Come on, Tom.
Let me try 9.
Well done, Tom. That's what I love about this game. It's full of action. Sorry, Jeff, we didn't get the chance to answer. They basically gave that question away. All right. Next question. I love this show.
Okay.
Right. All right. How many albums? These are Beatles albums, right? The normal albums. Did the Beatles release in the UK? I've got a number. Call it out. If you want to do it the same way, I'll do it the same way. You can go first, Mike. How many albums?
7.
Higher. Come on, Steve.
9.
Higher. Come on, Tom.
Albums released in the UK.
Yep.
13.
Lower. Come on, Jeffrey. Come on.
12.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, Jeffrey.
Compilations.
No. Well done. I got the albums down here. All right, I'm going to call them out. Please Please Me, With the Beatles, Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, Sergeant Revolver. Hang on.
Revolver.
So it goes Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sergeant Pepper, White Album, Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, and Let It Be. That's the answer, 12. Okay?
Plastic.
Yep. What's the score?
Would you like to hear what the score is?
No.
Yes, please.
you gotta get
Well, the
one.
score with Steve, Jeffrey, and TJ, you're all tied at 2 each.
That's what I like, a close game. I've got to say, that's exactly what I like. Well done, guys. All right. Next question. Let's keep it going. Question 7. So we're going to 15. That's what I love about this show. Right. On the Magical Mystery album, you got the 4 Beatles, but they're portraying like animals. Okay? I need to know who's who and the name of the animal.
Walrus was Paul.
You want to go first, Mike?
Well, John said the walrus was Paul, but there's
Who's the walrus? If you get it wrong, we just move on and keep coming back.
Paul.
Sorry?
Paul. Walrus?
Who's the walrus? Answer that question. I'll ask you.
Paul. Paul.
Paul is the walrus. John's the walrus.
See? I knew it because there's a song that says
That's okay,
John
but that's not
Paul.
the answer. That's not the answer. That was just a clue. All right. Give me the other 3, Steve, and what they are. I need to know the animals.
Let me see. One was a chipmunk. One was a hamster, and the other
Hang on
one.
a minute. I'm going to tell you. All right, just wait, because you guys are off the track. It's like the zoo. Okay? One's a rabbit, one's a rooster, and one's a hippopotamus. Okay? Who's the rabbit?
Wile E. Coyote. Let me see. Let me see. Who's the rabbit?
We'll do it this way. It's easier.
Just pick a beetle.
Okay, Frank. Who was it? Is it my
Who's the
turn?
rabbit?
Who's the rabbit? Ringo, of course.
No. Who's the rabbit? Tom.
George.
That's right. Okay, now.
Damn!
Wait. Can you guys relax? Very heavy thinkers here. Listen. Who's the rooster? Who's the rooster? There's only 2 Beatles left. Who's the rooster, Tom?
Oh, me?
Who else?
Well, that has to be Paul.
No, you're wrong. So
Oh.
now
Oh,
we need to ask you, Jeffrey,
yeah.
who's the rooster?
Ringo? Maybe?
That's right. So there's only one
Ringo the
left.
Rooster. That's right.
There's only one Beatle left now. Who's the hippo?
Who's the Beatle who's left?
Are we back to me?
No, with Jeffrey. You got it.
Oh,
You got
Jeffrey, because
that
you got it
right.
right. Sorry.
Jeffrey, there's only one Beatle left. I've gone through the 3. Who is the hippo?
Paul? Paul? Paul
Jeffrey,
with the
what
hippo?
did you say?
Paul.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your answer, Jeffrey. Who's the hippopotamus?
Oh,
He said Paul.
Paul.
Okay, the answer's Paul. You got it.
The hippo was Paul.
There's only 3 men eliminated.
Sorry, I couldn't hear because Steve is giving the answers while you're giving the answer. Do us a favor, let him answer because I can't hear.
Lift your wig
Right.
up, your side
What's the
ribs
score
up.
now so far?
I don't know if it,
Mr. Shampoo, the score.
Oh, the score is 3 for Jeffrey, 2 for Steve, and 2 for TJ.
I love it. Come on, come on.
And half a point for Mike.
Half a point. What? For showing up?
There's not half a point now. Let's move on, all right? Now,
Out of the bag.
Because I'm
Out of the
Paul.
bag, right?
But none of
come on,
us
let's
I am
move
the
on.
hippo.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Here we go.
Oh,
And
that's
he's
a
hungry.
good song. Oh, my God.
All right. Do you want the next question, number 8?
Sure.
Yes.
Right, yell it out. Who
Get out.
taught George? Who taught George the sitar?
Ravi Shankar.
Yeah, Ravi
That's right. Steve got it.
You got it.
Well done, Steve.
Well, thank you very much. I'm working hard on this.
All right. Next question. Question 9. Which 2 Beatles are left-handed?
What's 2 Beatles are left-handed?
I got it.
Well, if there's
Paul
2
and
Beatles
Ringo.
that are left-handed, then obviously Paul is. Then it would have to be Ringo, but he plays right-handed.
Steve got it.
2
Steve
Beatles.
got it. Hey, Steve.
Paul and
you
Billy
answered-
Shares.
Huh?
Steve, you
Billy
answered the
Shares.
question.
Look at this.
Paul and
He plays
Billy
left-handed.
Shares.
Steve,
No.
you don't have to answer anymore. It's okay. Don't self-analyze. You got it. You got it.
You're killing us, Stevie.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for the next one? Question 10. Who's
I like
the
them
Beatles
better frozen.
in the mid-60s? They're waiting for you to freeze, Steve. They're waiting for you to freeze. So what? Make sure your hey, Steve. Make sure your battery doesn't run out or you freeze because you lose. We're still playing with or without you. Okay. So you got to understand one thing in this game. If you've got a faster internet provider, you've got an advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right now, in the mid-60s, who was the Beatles hairdresser?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
If you don't know, I'll give you the initials.
Oh, that'll help.
Do you want the initials?
Sure.
L.C.
Lucy Carmichael. I got
Who answered
I
that?
pass. I pass.
Who answered that?
Where's my dunce cap?
I said.
Now, hang on,
no,
who just said
Mike
that? Did you
that.
say that, Steve?
Who?
Did you give that answer? Who gave that answer?
Lucy Carmichael? I did.
Okay, you're wrong. You're out. Okay.
wow.
Now,
Jeff,
I'm
you
going
might
to
know
show you
this.
a book. Wait, listen.
I
I'm going to
thought
show
I
you
knew
a book that this guy wrote, and his name's on the book. So the first person to read it out gets the point. I want you to watch. Mr. Shampoo who gets it first. You ready? See how good you can read. He wrote a book. Tell me his name.
Leslie Cavendish.
Well done, Mike. Well done.
How come you didn't give me the answer? You.
Well
Yeah.
done, Mike. Well done.
Who said that, Mike? Did Mike say that?
Well done. What's the score so far now, Mr. Shampoo?
Well, did Mike just get that last point?
Yes, he got the last
he
point.
did.
What do you think?
Okay.
he's doing?
Okay, before I give you the score, Mike, can you tell me what all your guys do in your band? Who's who?
Steve, the now infamous Steve, plays lead guitar. Tom, TJ in the middle is keyboards, where he could make any instrument on his board that you need. Jeffrey is drum, percussionist, all the bells and whistles, the sound effects, and they all help out with backing vocals. Can't do it without them.
Well, you know what? That's great, guys. A big hello from Canada. Okay?
All right.
Right back at you, buddy.
Oh, Canada.
So the
Hello,
score,
Canada, Seagram's Rio.
Yeah.
so the score is 4 for Steve,
Is it
3
serious?
for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you better get going or Dad's not going to be happy. 2 for TJ, and 1 for Mike. Mike, you got a point now.
Instead
Also,
of
let me say, Mike,
I feel so much smarter now.
Mike, are you listening? Are you listening, Mike?
Yes.
The Sasquatch, the Bigfoot that live in Canada, they wish they send you regards as well.
We'll tell Bruce LeBlanc that.
That's
that
right.
Bigfoot says hi, okay?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Here.
All right. Question 11. We've got to keep it going now.
Oh,
Which album, and listen carefully to the question, which album was the last album to be released by the Beatles? Was it Abbey Road or Let It Be?
released was Let It Be.
Let it be.
That's right, Mike.
Woo!
Hey. Point.
Yeah.
Right, we're going in the home stretch now. We can't stop. Question 12. What's that? Someone's ringing?
Yeah, you-
That
All
was
right, the Beatles had a double A-side single.
Say that
I'm
again.
going to tell you one of the songs. I need to know the flip side. So I'll give you half the answer. I need the other half. Double A-side single. On one side was Penny Lane. What was the other side?
Hello, goodbye.
No, you're out, Mike. Come on, you other guys. Come on.
Strawberry Fields.
That's correct.
Righty, Jeff.
Free.
Nice
Bring it
job.
home. Well done.
Nice
Forever.
job.
I always
All
love
right,
that story.
all right, listen.
One
That
of the
was
best
question
combinations.
12. I want an update on the score now, Mr. Shampoo. Tell us where we're at.
Well, did Jeffrey get that one or did TJ get that? Okay.
Jeffrey
I
got
know I
that.
said it. but
Okay, before I give you the score, you know what, Steve? You crack me up. You are a funny guy. I'll tell you.
Well,
So-
you know, they say in the old country.
So
Oh,
Steve,
no. Stop it right there.
so Plastic Steve has 4. Jeffrey has 4, so it's a tie. And TJ has 2, and Mike has 2, so they're all tied with each other.
Oh, yeah, that ties us all together. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay,
What do we
that's
do
right.
now?
What do we do?
Now, this question might be a little bit hard, but hopefully you'll get it. And hopefully the answer's right. That's the other thing, all right?
You.
We don't cheat here, but we might make mistakes, all right?
All right. Sounds good.
What was the last song recorded by the Beatles? The last song they recorded. What was the song?
Free as a bird.
No.
Are we going there or staying with the original 4?
Yeah,
right,
is this
listen.
alive or dead?
I'm going
All
to
right,
say the
listen.
long and winding road.
Now, listen, I'll make it fair, okay? It's the Beatles' 4, all right? I've got to clarify that. So give me an answer again.
Long and winding road.
No, that's wrong. Come on, Steve.
You know
Come
my
on,
name?
Tom. Come on, Jeffrey. You can only make a mistake.
You know
Wait
my
a
name?
minute. What do you mean I can only make a mistake? I did that twice. Been married.
Right, who said you only know my name? Who said that one?
Only make a mistake.
I said it. You know my name?
Sorry, Steve, you're wrong.
No,
Tom and Jeffrey, what's the song? And one of you might answer, and if you get it
You
wrong, the
know
other
my
one gets
name?
the question. What?
Two of us.
Sorry, I can't hear. Out of Tom and Jeffrey, who's answering?
Jeffrey.
Okay.
What did you say,
answered
Tom?
before.
I said the two of us.
No, that's wrong. Jeffrey, you got it?
On the way. Is that the?
It's
on
I
the
mean mine. I mean
Did you hear
mine.
mine?
Really?
Did you hear mine?
Wow.
I mean, mine was the last
I
song.
mean mine. You got the answer. You got the answer, Jeffrey, without answering.
Wow.
I got it, right?
Wait a minute. I didn't answer.
Did I get it?
Jeffrey got the point. Correct, Steve?
All right.
Correct, Mr. Shampoo?
Yeah, he's in the
Start
lead.
with me.
That breaks the tie.
You get the point, Jeffrey, for not answering.
Well,
Oh.
Don't you get the point? You get the point.
Who
Because
cares?
they all got it wrong. Anyway, listen.
I answered. I answered like 5 times, didn't I?
Yes.
What
yes,
did you answer?
Absolutely.
You know
got
my
it.
name.
Yes. And look up my number.
I'll
Okay.
just clarify. Did you say you know my name before you answered that question?
I don't know.
That was my answer. That was my answer, yeah.
All right, so that's the wrong answer, correct?
I guess. That was what I answered. That's all I had.
All right, Mr. Shampoo, without making a mistake, all right? Forget that question. We'll go for a new question.
I got it,
That's
Plastic.
question 13. Is that okay?
That
You
worked
have
for
to
you,
take
Mr.
with
Shampoo?
that. All right. Who was the last person out of the 4 Beatles to join?
Ringo.
That's it. Well done, Steve.
Oh, hey.
All right, that's question 13. All right, what's it? Give me an update now. There's 2 questions to go, Mr. Shampoo.
Well, surprisingly, Steve is in the lead with 5. Jeffrey's at 4. TG's at 2, and Mike's at 2.
TJ.
All right, let's keep going.
TJ,
Mike,
ever been to Fiji?
TGIF.
Oh, I just want to ask you, are you guys enjoying the game?
Oh, absolutely. We should go
Yes.
to 30.
All right, that's the main thing, because I don't want you guys to split the band and have fights because you lost this, okay? So don't take it personally.
Not at all.
I'm already bleeding.
All right,
We're still waiting. I don't know.
out of the 4 Beatles,
Yes.
which Beatle had the first solo hit to have a first number 1? Which Beatle?
Paul.
Ringo?
Wait a minute. The first number 1.
Hang on a minute.
Lennon McCartney.
Paul, wait a minute. Paul and Ringo is wrong. So put your hand up if you answered that. All right, Tom, you're out. Who's the other one who answered the other answer?
What I didn't answer. I
Mike.
protested.
It was
I
Mike.
said, who answered the other question?
Huh?
We've got 2 answers there. They're both wrong.
I said
I
Ringo.
need to know who admitted the 2 answers.
Okay.
I said
All right,
Ringo.
so now listen. Now it's Steve and Jeffrey left, okay?
All right.
Which
So
Beatle had the first number 1 solo hit?
first number 1 solo hit.
You just got to say
Solo
the
hit.
name.
There it is. Solo hit. Is that what you said? First number 1 solo hit.
I only need the name of the Beatle. 2 Beatles are out. There's only 2 people left.
Well,
John and Ringo. Which one is it?
well, I need to know the question. Please repeat.
Okay. Which Beatle had the first number 1 solo hit?
Okay, that would be Paul.
No.
I already said that, and that's
You said
wrong.
Paul? You said Paul?
Is it?
All right. You
Yeah, that's
and
good.
Jeffrey. It's John Lennon. Whatever gets you through the night.
What? That was before. Maybe I'm amazed.
That's right. That was the first.
Uncle
Which
Al-
one had the first number 1 solo
1971.
single hit? I believe that's the one.
I would protest that to the judges.
Okay,
Yeah.
you look it up. You can look it
Tell
up.
me
Google.
wrong.
Maybe I'm amazed.
No, Mike, look
Long
it up.
before, whatever gets you
Michael.
tonight.
It's okay. You can Google
was
it now.
number
Tell me
one.
the answer. I don't mind.
Yeah, of course I can
I
Google
didn't know
that.
that was the first.
Never
I don't
any
think
thought-
Maybe I'm Amazed was a number 1 hit.
What? Whatever makes it through the night is the number 1 solo hit by the first solo Beatle.
Wow.
I said number one.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm amazed didn't make it to number one.
No.
Well, that was the question, so I hope you take
Oh,
I
that.
thought Uncle
Trixie of
Albert
you.
made it to number one.
Oh, trick.
And let me say something to clarify that. Elton John made a bet with him that if
Yeah.
it goes to number one, he's going to play at Madison Square Gardens, okay? So if you watch the documentary, right, they say that was the first number one solo Beatle hit.
It's clear that the facts are greatly against me.
Okay, sorry, Steve. Okay, last question, and let's get a winner. And whatever happens, as I said, please remain friends, keep it going, because we don't want to split you up. Okay. Now, on the Ed Sullivan Show, John Lennon, what brand of guitar does he play?
What brand of guitar does John Lennon play on the
You
Ed
can pull it
Sullivan
out,
Show?
Steve.
Okay, it's the Rickenbacker 325.
That's right. You don't have to answer it. That's what I want. The word Rickenbacker is the answer.
Okay, well, then there you are.
Right. Mr. Shampoo, please tell me who's won, what are the scores, and what's going on.
Well, you know what? Steve has got the winner. He's got 6. Jeffrey's got 5. TG's got 2. And Mike's got 2. Congratulations, Steve. You're the winner.
Well, you know what they say in the old country.
All right, listen.
All together now.
Now, listen, Mike, before we go, please tell me all the links to the band and everything now. Tell everybody before I wrap it up.
The official website is maccatribute.com, MACCA tribute.com. Once you get on there, click on the banner that says One Sweet Dream, the Paul McCartney Experience, and that'll take you to photos and all the places we have scheduled to perform coming up in 2021. So,
All right, now listen, and I want you guys to listen carefully. I got some texts. I'm going to put the text on the screen in a minute, but I just want to say I want to thank you for being on the show, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy
it
it?
was a blast. It's always a blast with you, Plastic.
Thank you, and I want to thank you on behalf of myself and Mr. Shampoo for joining us here on the
Nice to meet you, Mr. Shampoo.
Beatle trivia game. And you'll be able to tell all your friends how great it is and get the link and share it with everybody within the band. And we can't wait for you guys to play live again. And I just want to say it's been a buzz. Even though doing another show is a buzz, it's been a gas.
It's been a hoot and a holler.
Yes.
Let me read out some of these texts. Do me a favor, Mike. Read these out.
Hey, everyone. Emily Lennon. I love the last name. That's a good evening to you, Plastic, from Barbara Patterson. And Beatle fans. Hi, Barbara. There he is. One Sweet Nightmare from Charles Grossman. That's about what we had tonight.
Obviously.
Wow.
All right, hang on. We got people that have answered some of the questions, so I don't have to go through that. But I like this one. This is good. Hang on. This is a good one. What's this say?
Oh, I know this one.
Get it? Someone knew the answer. We don't know it. They knew it.
She could have had a point or two.
That's it. Read that one out.
Hey, Bulldog. What's that all about?
Can't think of what question that might be referring to.
Mickey Gallion. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Mickey.
All right, keep reading them out.
Your hat.
It's my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday for next Friday? Happy birthday to you. Next Friday. Happy birthday.
Mr. Shampoo, are you lefty or righty? You're righty. You're righty like me? Alrighty then.
Alrighty. Alrighty then.
You guys have
All
been.
right, listen. On behalf of the Plastic EP Trivia Show, as I said, we don't cheat. We might get something wrong, but that's how it goes. And as I said, no matter what, Congratulations, Steve. In the future, you'll be representing One Sweet Dream in a semi-final. You don't win anything, but you get to come on. Do me a favour. Try and get a better internet provider. Use the laptop, and it might help you to answer the questions quicker.
Yeah, at least I won a wet slap.
All right. Thanks again, guys. Wave goodbye to all your fans.
Bye, all our fans. Love you guys.
It's been a buzz. See ya.
Bye-bye.